All right, YouTube. So today I wanted to talk about the importance or the significance of being quote unquote boring and having success in the fitness journey, right? A lot of people say, oh, I don't like eating the same foods. I don't like doing the same workouts. That's why I'm not in shape. And the real reason they're not in shape is because they lack the discipline, right? To be consistent. Because a lot of us always think that it's just, oh, I need to do a new workout every day. Because you see different workouts on TikTok, on YouTube every single day. It doesn't mean you have to do it. We all get shiny object syndrome. We think whatever the newest thing we see is the thing we need to do. When in reality, if you just focus on one program and you improve in that, you'll get the results. If you just focus on, one way of eating in a calorie deficit, you'll lose the fat, right? But we go from intermittent fasting to keto to carnivore to water fasting to every other day fasting. And then we get overwhelmed. We get analysis paralysis with workouts and then we quit, right? But the reality is if you just keep it super simple, when it comes to working out, if you just focus on compound movements and progressive overload, going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, with nutrition, if you just focus on whole foods, right? Basic foods, not eating all this ultra processed stuff, and you just keep it simple, eat similar foods every single day. Maybe you switch out 8 ounces of steak for 8 ounces of ground beef or 8 ounces of ground turkey or 6 ounces of chicken, right? But you keep it very simple. You keep everything very simple. It's going to make it easier for you to maintain your goals. See, a lot of people say, oh, your diet is so boring or you eat the same thing every day. And they eat the same thing every day. It's just fucking Cheetos and Chick-fil-A, right? They're eating shit every day and they feel like shit. And I'm eating, eggs, steak, and it makes me feel good. It makes my stomach health way better. It makes me have more energy. And then, of course, the outward effects too. You look leaner, you look more masculine, you look more muscular, right? So there's a lot of benefits to it. So I enjoy the way I eat, but a lot of people, they say that they can't do it or they say they can't, eat a certain way. But in reality, it's just their lack of discipline, right? Because in reality, when you want to be lean and you want to be consistently lean, you have to kind of be doing the same thing over and over, right? It's going to be, it may look monotonous, right? Because you're eating ground turkey all the time, ground beef all the time. You're eating very simple foods. Consistently, you're staying in a caloric deficit. Consistently, you're eating pretty lean. Consistently, you're avoiding alcohol. These are sacrifices you make, but they are worth it. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better, right? But, yeah, a lot of people just say it's boring and they can't do it because they want to be out partying every weekend and, chasing instant gratification, eating candy, eating fast food. And it's not really boring. It's really disciplined because there is a similarity between being monotonous and being disciplined, because discipline is literally repetition over and over and delaying gratification and being consistent and showing up no matter how you feel. That's what discipline is, right? So obviously, repeatedly doing something is how you get better at it in the first place. Like if you want to progressively overload, if you want to build muscle, you have to do the same thing over and over, all right? And you have to progressively overload, you slowly increase. Like, for example, a lot of ladies want to grow glutes fast, and a lot of guys want to grow their chest fast. The thing is, it doesn't happen fast. It takes time. If you want to grow your chest, you're going to have to do thousands and thousands of reps of incline barbell, machine press, hitting it from every angle, pec deck, push-ups, dips, incline Smith machine, decline Smith press. You're going to have to do a lot of different movements. You're trying to grow your glutes, you got to get stronger in hip thrusts. You got to get stronger in Romanian deadlifts over time. It's not going to happen overnight, but a lot of us, we want it to happen overnight. We don't want it to happen over time. And the reality is, to get better at these things, to build the muscle, to get the physique you want, it's going to take repetition, repetition, repetition. So the simpler you keep it, the more quote unquote boring you keep everything, the easier it'll be to sustain. Like every time I tell people what I do, they're like, it's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. And it's like, no, that's exactly what it is. And if you reject the answer that's the only answer, like when people ask me, like, how do you lose fat? How do you keep it off? I literally tell them, I'm in a calorie deficit. I strength train consistently, right? I drink a gallon of water a day. Drink a gallon of water every day. I tell them that, and they're like, no, it's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. If you're rejecting the answer that's the only answer, then there is no answer for you, all right? Until you accept the fact that being simple, but being simple consistently is the way to success, you'll never have success, all right? Because you're always looking for some shortcut answers, some shiny object syndrome. You want someone to tell you, listen, all you got to do is take this fat burner for 3 days straight and then jump up and down twice and then do a cartwheel and then punch yourself in the face and you'll be lean. You want some dumb shit like that. This is not a Disney Channel movie, all right? You got to be consistent. You got to